Greetings and salutations. We welcome you and we thank you for coming back to us today on this hump day. Happy hump day, everybody, and welcome once again to Black to Business. And I hope you're enjoying your lunchtime meal because guess what? We got a treat for you today, especially as we are embarking on the holiday season, especially Christmas in particular. And today I have with me none other than the founder, CEO of My Melon, Miss Ardeen Miller Marbley. Miss Marbley, can you tell the listening audience who is Arlene Miller Marbley?
Yes. So first, I want to thank you for having me today. So Ardeen Miller Marbley, I am the owner of My Melanin, and My Melanin is the first Black-owned brand to partner with Sam's Club, Lowe's, and Hallmark in their gift wrap category. So we actually create, design, and manufacture gift wrap.
Okay. So, and that's what I was going to ask you. What is My Melanin, and where do you come up with the name, and where did you get the idea?
You know, I get asked that all the time. How did I come up with the name My Melanin? Well, Ma is how we say Ma in New Orleans. We don't really say my like everyone else. So it's an ode to New Orleans and my culture. And melanin is what we have in our skin. It gives us the tint that we have in our skin. So together you have My Melanin.
Mama Melanin.
There you go.
All right. Hi, Mom. You know, I always like to do that when I'm either on TV or somewhere. Because I remember growing up, and all the football players in the NFL used to be on the sideline, and the first thing they always said was, hi, Mom.
Yeah.
So, hi, Mom.
And we say, I'm going by my mama house. We say we're going by my mama house. What my mama cooked, right?
Right. So, how can the listening audience support My Melanin and buy products? And please tell us, what products do you have?
Yeah, so you can support My Melanin by purchasing our gift wrap. As Black-owned businesses, we really do depend on the community really supporting us. We are available in your local Sam's Club in Kenner as well as in Harvey, and we are available in several other states. But here in New Orleans, you can literally walk into your local Sam's Club and purchase that My Melanin gift wrap. And you can also purchase from our website, which is www.melanin.com, Sam's Club website as well. So we are everywhere you need us to be.
All right. So I know we spoke earlier, and we was having this conversation earlier, because I was asking where's the My Melanin office or building located. But you was telling me an interesting story about the building, about having a building. So can you please enlighten the listening audience as to your approach with that?
Yes, absolutely. So My Melanin does have an office that's located in LaPlace, but it's a small office that's only for our daily processes. So it's not an office that someone can walk into. And we believe that, hey, there's no need for us to have an office. Like, we are everywhere you need us to be. A lot of times when you do have those offices, it boggles you down sometimes with overhead. So you have to pay for rent, you have to pay for utilities. And we believe in taking that money and using it and putting it into our manufacturing costs as well as our marketing costs so we can reach more people and deliver our products worldwide.
Okay. And how did you become worldwide and dealing with the manufacturing and all that kind of stuff that you do with My Melanin?
Yeah, so I'm going to tell you the first thing I did was believing in myself.
Okay.
And what I could accomplish, and removing the distraction and noise around me that always made people that look like us feel like we can't accomplish our goals. So that was the biggest thing. The next thing that I did was to research. It's very important when you're jumping or getting into an area of expertise where you want to sell that you become the expert so you can understand how to navigate these areas and the verbiage to be used when holding those conversations. So then I was able to find my manufacturer, a manufacturer that we built a true relationship together where they were able to guide me as well as I guide them. So one thing I do like informing people about is the fact that you really don't need to know everything when first starting, but you need to surround yourself with the people who do know it and do have the expertise. So that's very important.
Okay. So I know the phone line should be ringing off the hook
Oh, ring,
with
ring,
this
ring.
conversation because we have a true trailblazer, a true visionary, a person that truly believed in her dream and followed her dream. One of our former national presidents of the Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated used to say, C. Tyrone Gilmore said that first in the heart is a dream.
Yes.
And then the mind architects a plan to make that dream reality.
Yes.
So sitting before me is a true dreamer who not only believed in a dream, but allowed her mind and the rest of herself to make this dream reality. So if you want to be a part of the conversation, if you have any questions for her, please phone in or dial in at 504-582-9422. So like I said, the phone lines should be ringing off the hook because I know it's a lot of you that are out there that have these ideas, that have these dreams and don't know how to move forward. And the Lord says, all you have to do is have faith and put one foot in front of the
That's
other
it.
and just keep walking and walk by faith and not by sight. And guess what's going to happen?
Oh, yes. The doors
You'll
will
be
open.
sitting in front of me giving your testimony and talking about the things that this young lady is talking about now. So we also see that, can you tell us about the Pitch to Retail course that is coming soon and how can our members get involved?
Yeah, definitely. So, my melanin, because we have been breaking the barriers, we now have an educational program, and it's called the Pitch to Retail program. And there's several portions on that. We will be releasing our self-study course next year, where we teach individuals all about scaling their brand, preparing them for retail, or just preparing them for success. The second portion of that is the group sessions where individuals can speak with me and I help you all to work through the barriers to scale your brand. And we're talking about financial. We're talking about distribution channels and supply chains. And then we have the portion that's literally pitching to retail. So these are for individuals who are ready to pitch and they have their pitch deck available and they want to do they want to pitch to me.
Okay.
Right. And so by pitching to me, being that the expertise that I have in that area, I'm able to provide feedback on timing because there's certain things that buyers are looking for in those pitches.
Right.
And then there's time frames. So I'm able to give those individuals the feedback on their pitch and on their presentation as well as their setup. And then they're able to go back, make those revisions, and come back another time and meet with me again and run through it again. It's something I wish I would have had when I was first getting into retail.
Okay. So the New Orleans Region Black Chamber of Commerce would like to partner with you with this particular Pitch to Retail course. So please let us know how we can assist and what we can do so we can provide this to not only our members, but to whomever that you have in sight and whoever you have in store that you can provide this to.
Definitely. I would love that. We can definitely talk about how we can partner together, and I offer a program that literally caters to your community.
Okay.
So that would be perfect as well.
So therefore, and I
You
will
heard
be
it here
talking to you
first.
because as we met, one of the things that we did discuss and did talk about that you becoming a member of the New Orleans Region Black
Yes.
Chamber of Commerce. But not only that, but with that being said, that will not only be my community, it will be our community.
Absolutely.
So,
That's right. That's right.
So how is My Melanin involved in the local community?
Yeah, so my melanin, we actually participate in toy drives annually, and we also give back in a way where, we don't want to just give toy drives or give events. We want to do something that touches the people more. So A lot of times what we do, like if we have big community events, we would literally pull individuals from our neighborhoods and give them the opportunity to work with the professionals that are covering our events.
Okay.
So that's something we do as well. We believe in networking, and networking is
Empowerment.
so important.
Right.
And we literally believe in pulling our community up, putting them in our circle so that they can also flourish, because that's what it's all about.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Empowering the community.
Yes.
And tell us about upcoming events that My Melanin is having.
Ooh, okay. So, wow.
And I know this is your busy season, so I know you
Yeah.
got a lot of events.
Okay.
So, ladies and gentlemen, if you are able to write, so get your pen and paper ready, or get your recorder or whatever you have, get it ready to take this information down.
I'm trying to think. So I'll tell you I'll tell you some of what we have done
Okay.
first. So we have actually went on Angela Yee's show. So we were a guest there,
I heard you.
and also spoke on the panel with Pinky Cole. And oh my goodness, it's so much. We have a toy giveaway that's coming up, and that is December 20th, and that's in Destrehan. We are actually we're filming for one of the news channels, so we'll be doing that at Sam's Club as well. And gosh, it's so much, I can't even think of it all.
All
We
right.
have a lot.
So, can you tell us about the surprise that you gave your
Oh,
parents?
that's my absolute favorite topic. Okay, so my parents have always been there for me. They've always been the force pushing me. They've always been the force that has shown me how to navigate this world and how to persevere. And, you know, a lot of times growing up in the 70s and 80s, even now, they were looked over, all of us were looked over. We were passed up for opportunities, and they were no differently. So I wanted to make sure that I give them their flowers while they're here, and I wanted to make sure that they felt empowered and elevated. And so this year, I actually surprised my parents, and they are the models on our Sam's Club display. So when I did that, I was like, okay, that's it. I won the season, because I mean, literally. And so not only can you see them when you visit Sam's Club locally, we are in so many other states. So their images are everywhere. Yes. And they cried, and I cried. Oh Lord, the ugly face cried. It went down. Yes, it
Okay.
did.
That's a blessing. So, what are some of the biggest challenges you faced with My Melanin, and how did you keep going?
Man, I'm going to tell you the biggest challenge.
All right.
When first starting My Melanin, and bear with me, I'm going to try not to get emotional. I remember calling around for different manufacturers. And I remember being on the phone with a manufacturer, and the guy basically telling me, yeah, I know you have a nice idea, and I realize all of you, he didn't say all of you, but I got the message, right, are creating these products, but so many other people can create these products. So what he tried to do was to pull me down and not allow me to believe in the dream. And it was hurtful, and I went there a little bit, but I held my head up and I told him, well, you're going to see, because you're not My Melanin, and you don't understand the power of My Melanin. You don't understand the power of us. And so fast forward, here we are years later, and hey, we got My Melanin. But right after that conversation, I actually called my mom, and I cried and broke down like a baby,
Right.
because it was hurting. But you know what? That was the thing that kept making me push as well.
Fuel.
There you go. Yes, because it showed me this was necessary to break those barriers, so that when people come behind me, it feels normal. But somebody got to go through it,
Somebody got to do it.
and I went through it multiple times. Got to go through it. We got to go through it for other people,
There it is.
and I'm honored to do that.
So, what advice would you give to someone looking to start a business like you?
Yeah. The first thing, as I mentioned, believe in yourself. Also, do your research. Surround yourself with people who are doing the same thing. Surround yourself with a support system. I do believe that having a mentor is so important because it helps you to be able to not fall into the mistakes
Okay.
and not have to pay extra for making a mistake because mistakes are expensive.
Oh yeah.
So I think getting a mentor is so important. Get you a business bestie. I have 3 business besties
Okay.
because sometimes it gets hard in these entrepreneur streets.
Oh yeah.
And I can reach out and send a text message to my business besties, and I'm like, girl. And they, boom, the support system is there instantly. So that's so important. And especially coming up in, like, I know, like, the communities that I came up in, News RP, and we didn't really have the resources to really show us what we needed to do to get to the next level. So that's why I think having those resources are so important, and then blocking out all the noise, because you're going to get that saying, you can't do it, you can't do it. Just block all of that out. You know the assignment, you understand the assignment, so push through it, and don't let anyone stop you. Push through it like a bulldozer.
All right. So, what are the future goals for Mind Melanin?
Yeah, so the future goals, well, one of the future goals was to become a manufacturer for other people,
Okay.
not just for My Melanin. So this year we actually did fulfill that future goal. So My Melanin, we actually produce wrapping paper for other organizations, other sponsors. We are able to design your wrapping paper for you and produce it. This year, we did a major collaboration with Learning with Miss Houston. So we released her gift wrap. It can also be found on our website. And that was like one of the largest things that I really wanted to
So,
do.
what is Learning with Miss Houston?
Yeah, so Learning with Miss Houston have you heard of Gracie's Corner?
No.
Miss Rachel? So she's actually a educational program that
Okay.
comes on YouTube. She has over 1 million followers, and the kids absolutely love her. She has a song called Street Safety that all the kids love. She teaches you younger kids their ABCs, their numbers, their shapes, and and she does great things. So we did a collaboration with her, and we created her gift wrap for her, and she's selling it like crazy. So
Good
yeah.
job. Good job. So, what legacy do you want to leave as founder, CEO of Mind Melanin in the city of New Orleans and the surrounding area?
Yay. That's an easy one. Because a lot of times when people ask about leaving legacies, the common answer is money. But the legacy that I want to leave when it comes to My Melanin is a mind shift change.
Okay.
I want my people in New Orleans. I want my people in New SRP, all of the surrounding areas. I want to leave a legacy that normalizes you walking in any room and feeling like you deserve to be there.
Right.
I want to leave a legacy where you believe in yourself so strong that you can kick in the door and get what's due to you when it comes to your business or when it comes to your goals. And if the door is locked, do what I did and build your own door with a bigger house and stronger. And that's the legacy I want to leave behind. Perseverance, believing in yourself, resiliency, and just sticking together to be able to create that mindset. Because when you have that mindset, everything else is going to come.
Yeah.
And, with that mindset, I must say, I can't say, I would just be all the way off if I don't say, like, I truly have faith in God, and I truly believe that He showed me the path to go, and I followed Him, honestly. So stay on your path. Don't believe the hype.
Right.
And that's the My Melanin legacy that I want to leave behind.
All right. So, please phone in or dial in to be a part of this conversation. That is very important, very inspiring, very
Yes.
motivating. 504-582-9422. We're going to go to the community calendar right quick for the New Orleans Regional Black Chamber of Commerce on 11/21/25. We had the 12th annual Crescent City Classic Golf Tournament at Joseph Bartholomew Golf Course. It was very, very festive. We had several different players, many players that was out there playing golf, and the Lord our God blessed us with a beautiful day. Everybody was talking about rain and storm, and guess what? We had a very, very, in the words of the singer, we had a lovely day. It was a beautiful day. So if you missed it, stay tuned and be on board for next year. And then on 11/26/25, we participated in the ribbon cutting for the Zulu Associated Pleasure Club Zulu Lounge that has been reopened after it was remodeled and it was raised 3 feet. And then we participated in business at the Bayou Classic, hosted by the Louisiana Chamber of Commerce Foundation at the Hyatt Hotel on 11/28/25. And I'm glad I was there. That's where I met this lovely lady at. And that's where I became a true believer. And that was a celebration of small businesses and economic impact. And then later on that evening, we had the 6th annual Bayou Classic edition of Cocktails with Coulon and Friends. Thank you all, my friends. Thank you, everybody that came out who showed up and showed out. And that was also a Toys for Tot drive. So we do have some toys for the tots. And then on that Saturday, 11/29/25, it was the 52nd annual Bayou Classic. And guess what? The Southern University A&M College Jaguars was victorious in that game. So that's 4 in a row, people. If y'all didn't know what SWAC meant, I hope you know today. It means Southern wins another classic. And then on this Friday, which is Friday, December 5th, 2025, we will have First Friday at the Original Classic Bar and Grill, located at 3700 West Bank Expressway, Harvey, Louisiana. Happy hours from 5 to 7:30 p.m. This is a members mixer. You don't have to be a member to come, but if you do want to be a member, please come out, bring your information so you can learn more about the New Orleans Region Black Chamber of Commerce. And not only that, but you can network with other members. And then our closeout event for the year is the New Orleans Region Black Chamber of Commerce Holiday on the Boulevard, which will be held on Wednesday, December 17th, 2025, from 5 to 8 p.m. at the historic Dewdrop Inn on LaSalle Street, Uptown. So if you're interested in any of these events, call me at 504-343-1138 or nrbcc.chairman2025@gmail.com. So that is the community calendar. So stay tuned. We will have more that's forthcoming. And back to Miss Melanin, my
melanin.
How does it feel to be an icon? Because now I do consider you to be an icon for all the stuff that you're doing and all the stuff that you shall do and all the stuff that is going on right now.
You know, I've been asked that question a lot. And to be honest, like there's people when I go places, they'll say, hey, can I take a picture with you? I can't believe it's you. Oh my God, I can't believe I'm speaking with you on the phone. A girl feigning if I join a live.
Right.
But to me, I'm just me. Right. I don't have the icon feeling.
Right.
And I think that's what actually keeps me rooted and grounded. But I don't know. Like I don't know what that feels like because I'm, you know, and I go and I get my makeup done or something like that, and I'm always asking my makeup artist, do I have to wear makeup? She's like, yes, because you have to understand, like, you're a public figure now, right? So I'm still just the girl, as I say, the girl from the hood with a dream that turned it into a reality. So I'm trying to learn how to embrace that and understand that. Because my mission is just so powerful to just empower everyone.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So tell us about the original Ken, the Black Santa, And how can the listening audience book him for events?
Yeah, so the original Ken the Black Santa, he is the My Melanin Santa. He has a gold chain, matching S shoes, and he brings culture and flavor and loves to dance right to you. You can actually book him by calling 504-264-1130. He is available for events. And again, that number is 504-264-1130.
All right, that is our time, and the clock on the wall says it's time to go. So we'll be Black at you next week on Black to Business. See you next week.
See you
Thank
next
y'all.
week.
Peace, and thank you.
Yep.